Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, I know, I'm still here. So it's been going on, I've got a lot of personal stuff going on, all good. One of which is we decided to homeschool our kids. So we've been really diving deep into that, getting all that set up. But good news is the truck has come a long way. It does run, it does drive. I've been hammering away on it. I've been doing the interior, but we are on our way to a junkyard to grab a couple things. One of which I already got at a different junkyard, which is the wiper switch. I got that one. Another one is I've got a little bit of a problem from when I hit my brakes. What happens is the front turn signals on the front of the truck light up, as well as the two arrows on the dash. Don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna see if this junkyard has a wire harness, because the one I went to had none. They had one, but it was for a 73, and where it hooks up onto the firewall was different. So we're gonna head to a different one. They do have one. I don't know what year it is, but it's a Squarebody. So let's go there, and then we'll get back to the house, and I'll do a walk around in the truck and show you what all I've done to it. A lot of interior work. We are now pulling in, and I wouldn't mind getting in and getting out as people are going to be starting to get off work and crowd this place. So let me get a good parking spot here. Parking this thing. So first thing is I'm going to walk around. I'm not going to carry my heavy tool bag. That is the last thing I want to do, is lug that thing around. So let's go inside, walk around, see what they have, and we'll decide if we need to come back and grab stuff. Hopefully they have what I need. Hey, how you doing? Let's see, I have already been to the other one.
Okay, you know where you're going?
Yes, I do. Just looking for some Squarebody Chevy stuff.
Okay, you're good.
I appreciate it, thank you. Okay, we're in. Let's go to the Squarebodies. Looking for anything old. And no, I am not making a YouTube channel for junkyards. I just so happen to be here quite a bit for the stuff that I need. Look at what I see right there poking at me. It was like an 82. Let's see what's on it. This thing is actually in pretty good shape. This one's in decent shape. I don't know if this will fit on my truck. I just don't know. I might take this. This one's clean. I don't know. Ooh. That's in way better condition than mine. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab that. And I'm gonna take a bunch of these interior clips. Man, this thing is actually pretty clean. Okay, I do need my tool bag. We're gonna pull this one off. We may take this clear bezel off. I don't know yet. Let's do a quick walk around, see if we can find some more stuff, but we are gonna grab that. I've always liked these on the trucks, but I don't think I need these. So far so good, we'll grab that. I don't think I need this dash bezel. If I knew it would fit on my truck, I'd take it. I just don't know. I just don't know. Let's see. Which bag would it be in? This one, perhaps? What is this? What's that thing? What is this? It's got a big slash mark in it. No. Does fit, barely, but it fits. This one is in way better condition. Is the harness still hooked up? It is. And honestly, I don't know if that harness is even the same, but we're gonna risk it. For as clean as it is, we're gonna try it. I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty close to the same. Look at this thing. This is a shag and wagon. Got an old fridge in there, seats. You can see these ones are the swivel seats that spin. Man, look at this thing. Probably looked like a snow globe in that thing at one point in its life. Now, I do have a little bit of an issue with my headlights, but the truck is just about done. It's been pretty wild these past couple weeks, this past month. My kids are now going to be homeschooled, so we got them enrolled with that. And have a few other things going on in my life, all good though. But I'm back on this truck. I'm using this one right now. There's the two other square bodies down there. You can see that this thing is completely torn down. Those ones are torn down. Get back to the house and I kind of do a walk around. I am doing the interior. So the interior needs done. I haven't filmed too much of that. It's just been painting, kind of boring stuff. But let's go down to the other square bodies and see if we can find any more parts off them. And I'll catch up with you guys here in a minute. So here's the other square body. The headlight harness is missing off it, so I can't grab that one. Looks like this one either has a 305 or 350. The interior is pretty well taken out, including the windshield. So we took the windshield out of this thing. But nothing in here that I need. There's that. This is for my lights. I don't need that. I did get the window switch out of the other truck, so that's good. Nothing much in here. Is this the factory radio? No, it's an aftermarket. That's an aftermarket one. Nothing really in there. I might take that window visor. I'll go to the other trucks and see how well those ones are, because that one on my truck is bad. But we are super, super close to being done with this as far as making it a cruiser driver. It's been a longer build, just time. It just takes time, and I got a family. I can't dedicate my whole life to this all day, every day. So that junkyard was a little bit of a bust. Not much in there except for that one truck. We did get the wiper switch off it. That shaggin' van, ended up not getting anything off that. I wasn't gonna pull the wiper switch, but I don't need three of them. I got one from the original junkyard, this one from this junkyard, and this one I just grabbed was in way better condition. So we're gonna run that one, see what happens. I doubt I'm gonna need more than two of them. So let's get back to the house. I'm gonna wash up, and then later on we'll go out in the garage. Let me show you the progress I've done on the truck. That one is just about complete. There's probably one or two more episodes on that, including this one, probably one after this one. And we can wrap that truck up until later on. We decide to do some suspension work on it. This fall, we're gonna work on that wagon. I wanna get that one done. So the junkyard was basically a bust. The two windshield wiper switches that I got are different for each year. So the one for this one doesn't work. I just want to give you guys an update. I have not forgotten about you. I just want to give you an update on what's going on in the garage, as I've got a few projects going on. And like I said, life's been busy, but I've been just cracking down on the interior on this thing because I want to get this on the road sooner rather than later. I need to get a truck. I got a bunch of stuff that needs to go to the dump. So let me give you a quick tour of the truck and where we left off on it. So obviously here's the rig right here. Got the light bar on top. If this thing's gonna look like a service truck, I might as well make it look like a service truck.
What?
Here's the bedside. But this is what I've been mainly working on. I've got the CB installed, and it does work. I don't have the antenna hooked up. Power wire for the light bar. That powers 4 different things for it. The only thing I have is just one put on. Maybe what I'll do is I'll turn the power on and you can actually see it. But this is what I've been doing right here. So I've got that door painted, underneath the dash painted, this door completely done. So that's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be a saddle tan with a deep forest green. That's the color scheme that's gonna be going on in here. This is the dash already done. So I already did the dash in the saddle tan. I did do a satin clear over the wood grain. There was a bunch of scratches on it. This just makes it look almost brand new again. This dash is not perfect. The reason I did a semi-gloss on the dash was I wanted it to look like somebody just armor-all the dash. It just makes it look cleaner. I think we'll see what I say once the sunlight beams off it. There it is. That's the dash. You can see there's still got the original cracks in it. I never fixed it. The reason is I want to go to LMC Truck and get a dash cap for this. Not the full dash replacement because that's like $400, but a dash cap, $100, call it, be done. There is a few things on the interior that I do need pretty quickly. Let me show you that bench seat. So here's the bench seat. Look how gross it is. This is obviously worn out from the passenger, or the driver, I'm sorry, from the driver getting in and out of it. So I got to get a lower pad for it, and then I'm going to get on LMC Truck the saddle tan bench seat for it, and also the carpet. I'm going to post up a picture right now of what I want it to look like. I actually came across this truck during the build on this one, and I saw it online and I liked it. It just so happened that I did the same color scheme that truck has. Just worked out that way, but that at least gives me a reference on if it's going to look good, and I believe it's going to look good. But just a quick rundown on this. It does run, it does drive. I've actually tested it out a couple times. The reason I have not shown it is, guys, filming, editing, and building takes up a lot of time. And this truck has to do a job here soon. One of which is take a bunch of scrap stuff to the dump. Where my wood panel wagon is, there is just a bunch of stuff over there that needs to go to the dump. And I just had to get it done as quickly as possible. You didn't really miss much on it. After the fuel system, all I did was just plug in the ECU, cranked it, and it fired. That's pretty much where I left off on it. There's not much more after that. But this project is almost going to be complete for now. Once this is done, what I want to do is start working on the wagon. Done for this, as in the interior is complete. I want nice, clean interior. Then I've got plans for this in the future, one of which is I would not mind seeing this be bagged, but maybe just for quick sake, I might just lower the front and lower the rear. But that is what I want to do with this. Next is the wagon. I've got a few parts for that. Let me show you real quick on what I have for that. I'm sure you already know what's in store. And here it is. So I've got this LS sitting here. I bought this from my friend Kevin. Kevin asked me if I could do a shop tour of his place sometime, and I think we're going to do that in one of these upcoming episodes. He does a lot of LS stuff, including making custom LS swap harnesses, which I'm going to be running one of his harnesses. But I'd like to give him a shout out and check out the shop that he has. If you look at the video of when I pick up the engine for this truck, you can actually see it. No, I'm sorry. When you actually see the video of me picking up this engine, you can see a brief tour of his shop, or just a quick shot of it. Here is a LS 4.8 out of a Silverado. I believe it was either 2007 or 2008. It was a running engine. The truck got T-boned, so that's why that engine got pulled. And right here we have a 4L60E from LKQ. So it's a 4x2 two-wheel drive transmission. This came out of a 2004 Silverado 4.8. So the motor that was attached to this was the same displacement as this. Not like that really matters, but the reason why I picked up this one is this was a low mileage West Coast truck, and this one got T-boned. So that is why this thing is no longer in that truck. So I know it was running and working before it got hit. So this is the combo that's going to be going in the wagon. We'll get to this soon. Let me show you the mounts real quick. Now I'm going to grab these mounts and put them right here so you guys can see it. So here are some universal mounts for the LS. Obviously this will attach to the block. You can slide it back and forth. This one will attach to the subframe in some way. I know someone who did an LS swap in their Country Squire, and this is very similar to the style that he ran. So that should work pretty good. That is a quick down and dirty tour of what's going on around the shop. Sorry I've not been around. I promise you I've been out here working, chipping away. Here is a quick down and dirty parts list that I need to do the LS swap in the wagon. Once I start doing that project, we'll dive pretty hard into this list. But flex plate, need that. Fuel line quick releases. Actually, I think I might have a set there. Engine mounts, got those. Modified cross member, drive shaft and yoke. That's about $300 to $400. I believe what's in it is a one piece. I'm going to keep it a one piece, so that should keep the cost down. Holly system or Kevin's harness. We'll figure out that later. Spark plug wires, power steering adapter, alternator. You go to junkyard for that. Upgrade the fuel pump. I already know what I need for that. Radiator, I'm going to run the C4 radiator that was in the S10. So I'm just gonna reuse that one, repurpose it. It also has fans on it. LS drive, got one down there. A water pump, I need that for that 4.8, but I might junkyard one and just run it. And the steam line. What a steam line does is that takes the air trapped in the top of the cylinder heads and puts it back into the cooling system so these things don't overheat, so they can bleed themselves on their own. So thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Like I said, this was a short episode. I went to go to a junkyard to get a couple parts for this, ended up not working out at all. I had a little bit of an electrical issue with this, but I got that sorted. I'm gonna run through with you guys on that in the next one. I'm gonna keep chipping away in the interior. Hopefully the next time you see me, I at least have a carpet kit. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I promise you I will get you much better video next time. It's been crazy, it's been busy, I've been having fun, I've been getting this done. But thanks guys for tuning in. I'll check you guys in the next one. I will be around more, I promise.